Lenny about 6 lengths off them from Fire Lake and Hula Wonder out deep. Magic Music, the leader at the 350, 2.5. Cradle Snatcher, 2 to Blue Music. Further back, Carla Joy, Our Scenario. Lenny not in it from My Juliet, but the leader still is Magic Music. Down at the 200-metre mark, she's 3 in front. The late money was right. She's going to get the money from the wide gate. And Magic Music down to the post wins 3 lengths. Our Scenario grabs second and My Juliet got third. Then Lenny, further back, Cradle Snatcher, followed by Fire Lake, Satirical Miss, Hula Wonder, Blue Music. Oregon Stars picked up a couple from Natural Bell. Further back in the race, Fanciful Lady. Carla Joy knocked up. Back there with it, the importer, Casey and Secret.
Numbers 1, 5 and 10. Magic Music 570, 230. Our Scenario 270. My Juliet $5.
Number 1, Magic Music to return, 570, 240. 5 Our Scenario, $2.40. 10 for third, My Juliet. A place dividend of $5.90 with the daily double combination of 2 and 1 to return $44.70.
Came out running from the 15 gate to land in front. Cradle Snatcher may have got on terms with her mid-race, but then she crossed over with a minimum of fuss, and she's cantered home. Had Cradle Snatcher well stretched on the turn. And then Our Scenario running on, but ducking in a little with My Juliet, but this is one in a breeze. Very good effort. 1, 5 and 10, 1, 5, 10. Magic Music, quality mare, beats Our Scenario by a good 2.5. And My Juliet grabs third.
Fourth, number 8, Cradle Snatcher.
They're off this time, and they've broken a very good line too. Fleet, one of the smartest out. La Tash and Lord Essex are going quickly. Straban nice and handy. Bull William and Martree not far away, and the same for Cheverny. Pinnacle Road getting back in the early stages, but La Tash will lead. And as they travel along past the 850, La Tash shows the way a half length on Straban. Over on the outside is Martree. Bull William sneaking up on the inside, and then Lord Essex Fleet. Cheverny second last and a couple of lengths to Pinnacle Road. Coming along past the 650, and Bull William, the Tamworth train galloper, about a length and a half on Straban. La Tash is back to third, and about 3 or 4 lengths to Martree. 1 Cheverny, 2 to Lord Essex. Going to third last now. Second last as they round the corner is Pinnacle Road, and Fleet has dropped out of the hunt to be last as they straighten up, and Bull William a length clear on the favourite Straban. 2 Cheverny, a length to Martree, and La Tash at the moment is going backwards at the 250. Bull William the leader, Straban throwing out the challenge, and then Cheverny, Martree and Lord Essex has made ground. Bull William still in front. Straban's almost level. Cheverny coming at the pair. Bull William the inside. Straban and Cheverny on the outside claiming the lot of them. Lord Essex flying, but Cheverny's got there. Cheverny from a very tight finish. Bull William, Straban and Lord Essex. And then came La Tash, followed home by Martree. Second last was Pinnacle Road, and Fleet finished at the tail of the field.
On the Super Tab, number 8, Cheverny to return for the win. A dividend of $15, the place $3. 4 in there for the minors. Bull William at $2. 3 Straban $1.40, or 7 Lord Essex $2.20.
Horses on the inside of it very quickly and has nailed them in my opinion. But stand by for the result. 1:15.55 was the overall time for the 1200 metres. And the full numbers will be up in just a moment or so. Bull William and Straban were having a real struggle, and then Cheverny in the famous red jacket with the white cap came down the outside and tackled Bull William and Straban, and we'll have the numbers coming up from the judge in just a moment. Yes, it's Lord Essex also finished fast wide out. He ran a very good race too, Lord Essex. He's not far away either. But as they go down to the line, I'm just having a look at this replay here. Yeah, he's right up there, Lord Essex. Lord Essex right on the outside. He can't be dismissed from a placing, but you'll find Cheverny's won it. But the issue for second and third is certainly a real toss-up. So Cheverny, number 8, has paid $15.30 and $3. Let's have a look at the minors. Straban, the favourite, $1.10. Lord Essex, wide out, was showing number 7 at $2.10. Straban, and number 4, Bull William, is third. So those numbers are Grand Lodge from V&A, a beautifully bred 3-year-old chestnut gelding, bred by Sandy Tate.
Marlborough bouncing quickly out. Marlborough bouncing quickly over on the inside with Prince Keystone. Dropping back Il Mauger in company with Copper Wildwood. Going forward Shane's Castle, the bookmaker, and from the outside Sovereign Squall and Ken's Quarter heading up towards the front. Down to the winning post, Sovereign Squall will cross over, lead a length and a half now up second. Ken's Court and Prince Keystone went to third from the bookmaker. Then Mars sent Shane's Castle, Marlborough the fence, Collatus 4 out and 5 wide, but pushing forward New Kingston. Napier Street got tightened and getting buffeted back there in the race was Flying Voodoo. Collatus in the middle and I Wonder Deep from Il Mauger. Further back Fasado and last of all Copper Wildwood. Sovereign Squall had the lead at the 1600 metre mark, nearly a length in front of Ken's Court. Prince Keystone is third the fence, a length further back New Kingston working out 3 deep. Around the bookmaker and Marlborough the fence, a length and a half Shane's Castle, Marcent. I Wonder can't get on the track 3 deep, a length Collatus from Napier Street the inside. Then Flying Voodoo from Il Mauger, followed by Fasado and last of all Copper Wildwood, 1400 out. Up the back of the track in the last and the leader Sovereign Squall, nearly a length in front of Ken's Court. Third on the fence Prince Keystone, Wonder New Kingston getting in closer fourth. Marlborough back on the fence fifth, sixth outside of the bookmaker. New Kingston again pushed out 3 deep, a length to I Wonder also 3 wide. Around Marcent and Shane's Castle the fence, a length to Flying Voodoo for the back Napier Street, from back behind them Collatus. The outside Il Mauger from Copper Wildwood, last of all Fasado. 1,000 out in the last down the side Sovereign Squall, 3/4 Ken's Court. A length then to Prince Keystone is off the fence. New Kingston 3 deep and Marlborough get up on the fence. Further back then the bookmaker waiting for a run. Starting to go forward is Flying Voodoo around the outside with Il Mauger. They're very deep. Collatus trying to get a carry into the race and dropping out of it there Shane's Castle at to ease. 600 out now, the leader Ken's Court from Sovereign Squall, and I Wonder's gone up third. In the blue cap pushing through now is Flying Voodoo. In front of it Prince Keystone going forward. A length and a half the bookmaker and Collatus pulled out deep, and further back Marlborough the rail. Then Shane's Castle on the bend. Ken's Court off the fence, a half in front of Sovereign Squall is coming back. Prince Keystone makes a line of 3. I Wonder 4 out. Flying Voodoo under the whip, and now the bookmaker starting to get clear the grey, and he's coming home well. In the straight, Ken's Court in front. The bookmaker ranging to him now at the 250, a length and a half then to Prince Keystone from Sovereign Squall, and then I Wonder. The bookmaker takes the lead with 150 to go from Ken's Court. I Wonder and Collatus out deep, but Preble will get the bookmaker home, and the bookmaker wins the last 3/4. I'd say Ken's Court a nose in front of I Wonder third, then Collatus from Prince Keystone, Marlborough. Further back Sovereign Squall, Shane's Castle. Back behind those then came Marcent, then came Napier Street. Back behind those New Kingston. Flying Voodoo won by 7 here the other day. It's beaten a couple home, and they are Copper Wildwood and Fasado.
8 the bookmaker at 550 and 240. 6 Ken's Court 370. 1 I Wonder $3.
Number 8, the bookmaker to return 570, 240. 6 Ken's Court 470. 1 I Wonder $2.50. Totes. Adelaide, the second last.
They go in the final event of the afternoon. They jumped in a good line too. Daniel near the inside is one of the early leaders. Consolidator and Strolling Home moving up rather swiftly from Greet the Judge, and then Counter Shot. Humourond Reasons wider out from Astro Boy, and Montan drops out last. Strolling Home narrowly clear on its stablemate Consolidator as they work to the 1600. Counter Shot wide, not as deep as Reasons. A length further back comes Greet the Judge, then Daniel the inside. A length and a half to Humourond, a length to Astro Boy, and a length and pulling fiercely as Montan. Down the back of the track they go, and to hear Counter Shot's rider Brian York decided to let that fella have rain, and Counter Shot races to the lead. Reasons moves to second, the third Strolling Home, Consolidator fourth, and Greet the Judge wide on the track is fifth, and 2 lengths further back then comes Daniel. A length and a half to Humourond, 3/4 the inside Astro Boy, and a length and a half to Montan. Going on to the far corner, they've got 1100 metres left to go, and here on the outside Greet the Judge races up to have a shot and takes the lead away from Counter Shot, in fact. And as they work to the side now, it's Greet the Judge, 3/4 of a length on Counter Shot, 2 lengths to Reasons, just over 1 to Strolling Home, a similar margin to Consolidator. Getting back to midfield now, Daniel at its quarters on the fence, and then Humourond. Second last is Astro Boy, and Montan is last, about 12 lengths off the lead, occupied by Greet the Judge. With 700 metres to go, Greet the Judge narrowly clear. Counter Shot is second, a length away third. Reasons, fourth strolling home. A couple to the heavily back Consolidator. It's taking off now, followed by Danyon in the middle. On the fence is Astro Boy. Humoronda second last and still about 4 lengths to Montan. Around the corner, and Countershot is the leader. A length or so on Reasons in second posse. Greet the Judges dropping off. Danyon is next, and Consolidator's making heavy weather of it from Astro Boy. They race down to the 200 metres, and Reasons hits the front. Danyon is after him, followed by Astro Boy, Countershot, and now Consolidator is starting to hit the bit, but Danyon in the meantime wrested the lead from Reasons. Astro Boy, Consolidator, Danyon in front, Reasons fighting back, but Danyon's got his measure, and Danyon beat Reasons. I think Consolidator nailed Astro Boy for third, and then strolling home, Greet the Judge, followed by Humoron, Montan, and Countershot at the tail of the field. Placings in the last of the day.
8 Danyon to return 11.70 and 2.61. Reasons $2 and a photo third.
At $14 neat and $3. $14 neat and $3. Reasons second, number 1, will pay $2. And the judge will have a look at his computerized colour image to determine the third placing, resting between Consolidator on the outside and Astro Boy, who was closer in. Time for the last, not showing at the moment. I'll have more news shortly. You'll find that Consolidator has got third. Consolidator looks as though it's got third, checking the tote for it, number 11 at $1.50, but no number semaphore in the final event of the day. I don't know why it takes...
Back to Ian shortly. Fine and good.
They're racing.